Whole squad on that rip. Yeah. The other night, Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw right away. Right side cut by Higgins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
On the gun. Milrow. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. Keeps it moving. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Lining up now to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
The kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Harvey once more. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Down the field, Evans has it. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Kill, 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 kill. set. Ready. By the aimers, hunt. Kill, 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 kill.
First and 10. It's Harvey. He's got room to roam. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos start off well to tie things 7-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He gets it forward, has still got a yard out of that. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Pass the 50, pass the 50. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
On the set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 cop, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milrow from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get it. 70.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Broncos 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw. As a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. That's Evans making the catch out right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready! Bombers.
Nix with it on 1st. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Pull left!
2nd down, give to Harvey. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Rock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. Going for it with Harvey. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Milrow with it on 1st. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. After the play, here comes the training staff checking on an injured player. And that is receiver Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Ready!
2nd and 3 now.
Trap 50! Trap 50! Pass! 70 Lions! 79 Broncos! Ready!
To the air, Milrow. He still got a hand on that one downfield, but he's still
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and 10. No room to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Ready,
Throwing it again here. In the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Milrow. Forced out to his right. And this will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath pad for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix from the gun. And he's brought down at the line.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Don't go. Coming back in. Hold on a second. Ready.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He completes it in traffic. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's gonna be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Broncos will have a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos looking at 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Now Nix. He turns out the screen. Dobbins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Inside the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Ready. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready? Chill. Olay! Olay!
Third and goal, here's Nix. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos chop some lead off before the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. It's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go, set!
First down throw here from Milrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions! 18 Cardinal! Ready?
Milrow from the gun. He's looking deep once again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Down! 60 Eagles! 70 Rangers! 18 Rattlers! Mustang 19! Go!
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Hey, kill!
It's Harvey straight ahead. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. To the ground by Nick Eamon-Warrior.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. By a man, he's in the clear. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He takes a cut, and the ball comes out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Milroe now to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Milroe with it on first. Has it in close. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun now for Milroe. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
18, 5 in.
They are throwing it again. Cut out left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. To the air, Milrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready! Pat to 60, pat to 60.
Handoff running left, Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Complete to Portland Sutton. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Check out.
Throwing here, Milrow. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case with 3.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nix from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready.
Walker now from the gun. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Pass complete to Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Got it. Ready.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Here's a screen out for Walker. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
This one misses the tight end, and it sets up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready? Captain.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He beams one, deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Olay. Hey, Sean, let's go. Chill. Bombers.
Throwing again, here's Nix. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a 1-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Torrey Horton off the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
2. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milrow. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. That's a
throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. They did it! He made the interception! Jonte Barron has it.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Captain, 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 captain.
Nix now to throw. Oh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
4-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 48-yard line.
Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Throwing here, Nix. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Oh, my son!
3rd and long for Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's his man. It stops. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To give to Harvey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. So we need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Bombers, bombers, bombers!
3rd down run by Dobbins. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
That's good. Broncos, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the right, yeah.
Running forward with Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 4-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Next cookout line complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Throwing now. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on two-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a two-point try to tie it.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
All or nothing. They'll run it. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that too for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. We're down to a two-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 18, Rodwood. Press on leading.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Buffalo 18!
Man in motion here.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. No run. This is Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now to throw. They got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
They've run this 12-yard out route came to the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Oh, my shot. Olay, hey. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Joe.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? If it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite open.